following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Go and rifle through a desk. And then give
You see, Rover, this is why I'm not into Turian women. That and they have no ass.
you that.
I got a 32 to undo the damage done to this man and get him all.
That's good. You can seal him back up. You can check some x-rays and everything. You can see there hasn't been anything like done to him yet, so
Give him a little pat on the head.
What? These people are cracked.
Am I allowed to pass to them?
Whoa.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Is this right?
Are these things we read out for the recording?
this is the
The Solarian.
yeah. They tried to take him once before, they got him again. You would have last seen him when he attended your medal ceremony.
Yeah.
Are
Damn,
these
so they
things
had
we
him
should read
recently.
out for the benefit of the recording?
Sure, if you want.
I'll pass this from the ear since it's possibly the guy you just saved.
Subject TU-81. Name Osarius Provestian. Species Turian. Gender male. Age 50. Skin is brown. Eyes are kind of pink. From Sarlik Omakir. Note, subject TU-81 was acquired after learning of his ability to paint an entire panoramic landscape with 99% accuracy after only seeing the original source via a 10-minute flyby. He was featured on a morning breakfast show on Palabin, but we got him after he returned home, posing as reporters for the Sarlik Star. Subject has amazing retention to detail, but possesses savant-like attributes as a result of it. If we can discover what stimulates these areas of the Turian brain, we may be able to replicate it without hampering the other functions. So they would have been like cutting open his dome then. So I didn't pat him on the head after I sealed him up. I pat him on the chest.
Sure. Although it always seems very Zalo to pat him on the head. But no, that's fair enough.
Subject AS-59, classification M3. Name Amina Jadenia. Species Asari, age 198. Skin blue. From Perdition. Notes. Subject AS-59 was acquired from Perdition as a slave when the slave master selling her indicated that she was capable of joining minds with another at an over 10-meter range and without physical contact, so long as the recipient was willing. Initial tests indicate that subject does indeed possess stronger than usual mental abilities for an Asari, though this has also seemed to hamper her ability to tap into the dark energy, making her a weaker than usual biotic. Suggest the next stage of tests involves seeing if we can increase her biotic potential while not hampering her increased mental range. We will try biotic enhancing drugs first and measure the results, but may have to follow this up with direct surgery to the temporal lobe or perhaps other areas of the brain. Psychos.
Let's knock this one out of the way real quick. Subject SA-66, Goram Telenon, Solarian male, 42, his skin is blue and his eyes are green. He's from Wallawam Sidnaqual. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly. Subject SA-66 was acquired for a second time after escaping the first time, and he and the other subjects escaped during Operation Ilium's Snare, stealing the Sentinel craft and then becoming a thorn in our side, with most of them banded together to become the Sidewinders. Subject was recaptured during IT conference on Surkesh. Not terribly difficult to do, given that he is a single loner. He's 42 years of age and showing no major deterioration given his advanced years for his species.
We need to add him to our crew.
Yeah.
It's the only way to keep him safe.
Study of his cells is a priority, but full scans of his brain and internal workings may also yield results. Dissection will be a last resort, but may have to be performed while subject is still conscious.
He could work in his lab.
Yeah.
Well, my lab, but you want to do your short one first? And then
Yeah, this one. Subject TU-82. Iridian. Yeah.
Redaean Coolius.
Yes.
There's Coolius.
Turian, male, 26. Skin grey, eyes blue. Fumi District, Omega. Notes: Subject TU-82 was performing feats of both reach and flexibility that are impressive for a Turian. Just to earn credits on the streets of Omega. Could be a genetic mutation. Bone and muscle tissue studies are needed.
He got both.
Got reach hand.
That's the rare.
Subject BA 94. Classification G2. Name Jug Mertruck. Species Batarian. Gender male. Age 14. Skin yes. Eyes yes. From Podax Kashan. Notes: Subject BA-94 has 6 eyes instead of only 4. This made him a freak and embarrassment to his parents. It did not take much convincing, or many credits, to simply buy the youth from his father. Definitely a genetic mutation. Studies are needed to determine whether this is actually an advantage or not. Direct neural replication seems to be the best method of determining this. Will require a volunteer, preferably Batarian.
These people really are monsters.
Yes.
I'm also going to need the notes of anyone else you've worked on.
Just a whole database of that. I don't have that here. That's in the main computer
Which is...
in the professor's lab, in Dr. Volan's lab.
Lab?
Well, it'll be in his lab, and there'll be
quarters.
another one in his quarters. They're linked to each other.
Thank you for helping. Look. Air to the pile.
Just throw it on the pile.
Flat stack.
You get, that's how you get them efficiently. You buy one lot of them facing that way, then you turn the next layer on top facing that way.
Yeah, and then we can strap them up, put them on a pallet.
So the next room is the storage specimen room, and there's 2 people in there. Whereabouts are they in the room now?
They are. They're just milling about, back and forth
Same again.
along those.
Yep.
Left and right slowly. They don't seem to be urgently moving.
Walk
Okay, so
in,
you're-
have a look.
Okay. As soon as you walk in, you see. Okay, so you see a whole bunch of like cryo-style pods, and then as you're looking at those, Batarian walks across your path with a clipboard in his hand.
Shoot his clipboard.
Throw.
Listen check. Are you all right? You hear like a softer voice say from across on the other side of a row of tubes.
Good design.
That Batarian's dead, by the way. I rolled a 1 on his too.
Oh.
Well, he's a stinking Batarian anyway. I'll eliminate him on here.
So that's Zalo. 2.
You need to be super careful of these ones. These are probably like the senior researchers.
They're not brushing their teeth enough. They're getting brittle. What can I say?
And then she comes around the corner
She?
in the sari.
Oh,
Yeah. Are you visible or invisible?
I'm quite visible.
You're quite visible, okay. She gasps, drops her data pad.
Hi.
Hello?
I've come to take you away from all this.
She wets down.
I'd have used biotics to smush me into a little pebble, but no.
Yeah, but you've also got the pre-play and action of Disrupt.
Yep. I have said this numerous times. When dealing with Asari, I am preparing Disruptor.
She collapses to the ground. the room is empty outside of pods, and you can see every so often you can see a shape in one.
Okay, this room's clear. Let's go. There should be very few people left to deal with.
Do you want the lab or security?
Security.
It's 2 in there.
Okay, let's go.
What number is security?
8.
18.
18, sorry, it is 2.
He hadn't finished.
He was delivering it like Shatner. Hey!
Dilly!
Okay, so
These are going to be the toughest badasses in the whole place because they're in security, watching the monitors and not walking around with guns.
They're all Turians, right?
So, I think the Sidewinders are going to break in.
you open the door. I
Yeah.
don't know if it probably opens and you're invisible, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Like the layer does the thing again or something. And then there's 2 guys shaking.
I activate my tech shield, which I can do without dropping
The
cloak.
demonic.
Yes.
Yes. Well, considering they were already. Well, that's a 1.
That's great because my intimidate is brushing 30. It doesn't
So-
get there, but it's brushing it.
So
turrets and
let's
flash
find these
bombs.
2 guys on this list.
This is good. This is good.
The Chief Tactical Officer
Oh,
surrenders.
good.
Well, surrendered instead of waiting down. That's something.
Whereas this person voids their bowels. And then surrenders.
27 on the
Your
chief
guy's
tactical
problem.
officer from Teeth.
So what have we got in there?
Sorry?
What have we got in there?
2 guys.
So you just have 2 guys in the
Guys.
security room? There. Yeah.
What are their racial characteristics? There, I said it.
Turian and Solarian.
If the other one hasn't bent down again, it's a 30 to claim his tooth.
No, he just bite down.
The cooperation is appreciated.
We've got 1 down in the main power room.
I'll go get him. I'll go get him.
No, there's a,
Is that the
there's
only
an
one
open,
left by any
Nope,
chance?
we've still got 4.
There's an actually fully open
Yeah.
corridor going through
Yep.
there.
While we karate chop these guys and get them put away.
We will hold on to them at the moment.
There's a
Too
Solarian
far.
who's taking cover behind a power conduit.
That's not very smart, young man.
You wouldn't dare shoot me while I'm behind this.
Want to bet.
Well, he shoots back at you, he misses. It goes patang off the wall beside you.
I am going to keep walking.
Okay. Goes off another shot. It also goes patang off another wall.
Swing! Wow.
And you're basically on him because he's not that far away.
Just give me your gun.
He gives you the gun.
Bites down.
He bites down.
All too easy.
When your enemies are willing to kill themselves.
Yeah, why go to the effort? I mean, sure, we need more interrogatables, but, like, at this point,
We're pretty good.
we got the main guy and one of the
Enough of the
science
other guys.
birds.
Chief
Yeah, power room's clear now. What room were those 4 guys in?
We've got 2 more in 17.
What's 17?
It's above. It's a lab, I think. Hold on. Yes, lab.
You've only got 2 labs and then the doctor's
Good.
quarters.
Yeah, we haven't done the
I believe.
doctor's quarters yet, but
No one's in them?
no.
Okay, just going to go over to the lab then. We'll go over to the lab. I think we should ask for a surrender.
We've got 2 doors we can go through.
Let's go through all of them at the same time.
Well, there is a third if we wanted to do that.
Oh yeah, let's do that. And assuming the map's not wrong again.
Let's have a look. I'm going to compare the map. Okay.
Next time we interrogate someone for a map, I'm going to
17
instruct them for every detail they get wrong, I shall kill them.
Every connection to 17 is accurate. The connection to 12 is accurate. 21's accurate. Yes, the map is accurate in this regard.
Okay, let's go through the 3 doors. I've just asked them to surrender, and when they do, it'll all be a nicely tidy, wrapped up package, because these will probably be science weenies.
They are the science weenies. So make your intimidation rolls.
Could you just hand that
Just kept going and going
and
and
that
going.
motherfucker right back?
Stand down. 4s aren't allowed. Is it going to be another 4?
So that's a 30 on Intimidate.
Well, that's 2 3s.
No, that's actually a 3 and a 0. But
Oh, okay. They've got a nat 20.
ooh, nerd.
And the other ones... So one of them doesn't surrender. What do they do?
Oh, I haven't even made my pitch yet. I was
Oh.
just going to burst in and be like, "Drop that science, asshole, or blow your goddamn nuts off."
I mean, they will.
Science!
In the first room. Because the first 2 got 3s.
Asshole.
So they just shut down the science.
So what are they?
2 Solarians.
Syrians?
So it
You
just
only got
thinks, no, the
Solarians left.
science.
Cool. We'll tie them up and just put them in the corner. And
Wait, isn't there a guy who didn't?
no,
Oh, that's in the last room.
one more room.
Oh, teeth. One of them is dead.
Okay.
I've got to wait till you do.
You might be able to hedge a re-roll, maybe, by saying something along the lines of, "I very, very cautiously."
So I very, very cautiously tried to take that tooth out of that guy's head.
It's too late on that
It's
one.
too late for
It's
that
the next one.
Good old
You
Zalo
still
3
fail if
teeth.
you get a 1
Yeah.
and crack it.
D22?
That's fine.
We haven't got anyone else.
20. Oh, was that?
See, if
was
you
just
waited
two
for a
dice.
proper dentistry, you could get that sucky thing. It might suck the poison out before it kills them.
Well, I don't know why he doesn't.
I don't know why he doesn't fabricate such a device.
I thought after the
After the
second
first two.
Look, we have far too many campers around.
Okay,
us.
how many total people are left in this whole building?
2
Where are they?
They're one
through that
room up.
door.
Is that
Have they moved at all?
Natural ones.
Alright, let's
They
go in.
can't go anywhere.
It's a lad.
Okay, I'm just going to open the door
Yeah.
and just call through. It's like, so did you guys want to make the smart choice or the stupid choice?
So I rolled for 1 and they made the stupid choice.
Are they going to fight?
And the other one does surrender.
Okay, surrender guy, just stay down while we dispatch of this last remaining void wraith in this whole facility.
Who's in the lab, so they've got no armor.
It's
They
15.
bite down and just fall to the ground.
Oh, okay.
So they refuse to surrender, but
Combat's over, kids.
One last set of teeth that I very carefully attempt to remove, and I fabricate a little sucky device as a last chance in case I
Sucky
break
device.
it.
You know, like dentists have that little sucky thing.
I'm not a dentist.
I don't know what they sound like
I
to
almost
the
feel
outs-
like giving you another chance, even if you get a 1, just because you said you fabricated a sucky device.
29, I don't
Okay.
need it.
That wasn't very sucky at all.
Very good device.
Oh, Hitachi sucky butter.
And that completes the set.
Right. While we're in the security, we'll head back to the security room.
Yeah, I want their mainframe.
And you need to shut down the turrets, please.
I know.
And we'll start moving people to the ship
Thank you.
once you get the ship in.
You could at least, like, front load them.
We'll get them as close to the doorway as possible.
That's
We
what I
can
meant.
also call Trish.
Yeah, how about I turn the turrets
Turn the
off
turrets
first,
off
huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Right, I'm going to go to security, and we're going to I'm going to start by gaining access to the computers, which is the first thing I have to do. Oh, fuck. 36?
Yeah. You would have called bullshit if I'd said no.
Um,
And it would have been. because
not on
it's
this central security thing. I don't think.
No, it is.
That could be both.
I turn off the turrets.
You have full access, so yeah, you don't even have to roll for
I
anything.
called Trish.
Yes, Logain.
Okay, you can fly up to the front door in their little landing field now. Do a little scan before you land to make sure they haven't left any unpleasant surprises.
Of course, Logain.
And you can open on up the cargo access and get ready to receive a metric shit ton of stuff.
Of course, Logan.
Thanks, Trish.
Question.
An interrogative statement designed to test knowledge.
That is correct. Is a metric shit ton of stuff any different than a normal ton of stuff?
Very much so.
Very much so.
That is good to know.
Ephemerally so.
If you could provide me with, because I cannot find on the extranet any point of reference for this, if you could find me a conversion calculator, that
take
would
a
be
shit
much
ton and
appreciated.
It's a rather ephemeral figure, actually. It cannot be accurately measured.
But as a virtual intelligence, that is there an algorithm?
No.
This is most concerning.
It's more like a euphemism.
You do it by
I
feeling.
see. I will proceed. Sorry for wasting your time.
No, it's fine. All of the logs, all of the medical things, everything.
Oh, there is lots.
Everything all at once.
Oh, they
There.
broke up his
There
terminal.
is
Yeah.
just medical data.
Yes, all of that. Thank you.
Patient
Transferred to
data.
computer on Sentinel. Lots of stuff. Pulling the hard drives, wheeling them in afterwards as well.
Remove your file.
Taking my file out.
Okay.
That's right, because I would do that.
Yes, I know. That's
Every
why I
other
said
time.
it. First thing you look is my file. Yes, it is. Right, it's out.
And all the secrets about what their plans is. Yeah, we're not getting that, are we?
Well, you get a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of medical data that.
We'll have to troll through.
Yeah, and well, probably somebody who knows what all this.
So who was the guy, the boss of this facility? What was his name?
Tube material.
Well, the guy who was in charge of the project was who you already captured was the Green Solarian,
Yep.
Dr. Tyrion Volga.
Oh, no, the
And
Batarian.
Farthak Grota was the one who was Tube Material.
I want to have a look for any files he's entered or edited. Just, because he was like, "You're too late. I shot the screen. It's all gone forever."
Well, I mean, there's a manifest of the crew.
Oh.
They really didn't have enough text in this.
Fathrak
particular
Grota.
case.
Tiberilus Velion. Grath Fogsaber. Nice. Terian Volan. Zerkup Fulus. Postunus Simpgatus. Laerdal Lalu. Pomath Gilu. Girax Wokor. Heliama Delari. Cator Rakdaros. Larus Brugius. I think we mentioned him at some point.
In the combat.
Osius Calicus. Dinfia Miratari. Bentor Bunker.
That was your cook.
Galaxira Dovo. Zate Telius. Hyala Gadini. Nuora Dentisi. Tesnali Tadaris. Elise Vimoria. Uderlak Bramdib. Brosrak Craftmaster. Brosrak Craftmaster. Right. Pran Rakalok. Idharos Krafkagan. Sogan Gagmalor. That we mentioned him as well.
Too.
Ukeno Sipfar. Bryson Bedingfield. Gottfried Tennessees. Tennies. Reynolds Waddle. Tefford Spilsbury. Oh, nice. I think I've been to Spilsbury. Thistle Brackley. Rawlings Plemons. Churkan Kurana. Volarf Kippen. Amarp X. Yorok His. Jurten Weapon. Zernar Boz. Garal Edril. Uranus Graviton. Dita Belinus. Octaria Octanius. Callius Procius. That's it. There's no Sleepy McSleeperton. I don't know if you want a copy of that, but
No,
It's all the dudes.
doesn't help us. Well, it doesn't help me.
I will add it to the file of
Yeah.
things from this specific mission.
But yeah, you have a bunch of medical data for the most part.
Journals, files, logs.
Personal notes.
Most of those will be in like Omni tools, but
Collecting everything.
mhm.
And so again, we'll store the people, get them sorted out with the gas, and then
Oh yeah, so what that hollow thing's got an address set up to it. What is that address? He said about having access to the system.
It seems to go to a ship.
Called. You read, I poop.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Name: Raul Rodriguez Santiago. Human male. Age 19. Brown. Miramar Dominus. Subject HV65 was acquired along with subjects HU66, HU67, HU68, HU69, HU70, and 71, all of whom were siblings of the subject. No major findings discovered among any of the test subjects. Like most of the subject siblings, medical tests yielded no useful results, so subjects were used as simple slave fodder. Original plans to simply sell the subjects via usual channels were interrupted as Atta had a contact specifically wanted a suitable mechanic. Update. Sources suggest that the Sidewinders have managed to rescue the subject and he is back in their possession.
that's that one.
Whoa. Does that thing explicitly state that racing Batarian douchebag is a direct contact of Captain Atta? We're going to torture him so slowly, I think it's a career.
HU
He's his cousin, just for like.
Oh dear.
I'm going to send Atta all of his eyes.
Here, you can replace one of your two with these.
Yep.
Yeah, subject HU66, Enrique Rodriguez Santiago, blah blah blah, New Miramar. Subject, the same thing about all of them being captured together, all of whom are siblings of the subject, no major findings. Like most of the subject siblings, medical tests yielded no useful results, so subject was taken as simple slave fodder. Update. Sources suggest that the Sidewinders have managed to rescue the subject and he is back in their possession. Are any of these different? Okay.
Keep that one on top.
Right, so this is about Julius. The first paragraph is the same as all of the others, but then it goes, along with HU70, Captain Atta has plans for this subject. It seems that he wishes to use them both against the Sidewinders, given that the only female sibling of this and the aforementioned subjects has joined them. Update, while HU70 will be used in a trap on the planet Nevis, coinciding with the resort the Sidewinders helped protect there, Atta feels that HU67 is a perfect candidate for fully testing the capabilities of Project R. Putting a bomb in someone.
No, it's worse.
Remy Rodriguez Santiago.
You sure that one's the most important one?
Both. That one is for
Finding specific.
matter, but this one here is Project R.
Okay. Like most of the subject siblings, medical tests yielded no useful results, so subject was used as a simple slave fodder. Subject was taken away by Captain Atta, I assume to be sold as a slave on perdition, though I am not certain.
Is that one of the ones we got back?
No.
Yeah.
Not them back.
So we haven't got Remy or Julius.
No.
We do have Julius, don't we?
No.
No.
Okay, Quentin Rodriguez Santiago, same first paragraph. Subject was chosen for dissection at random rather than being sold into slavery, just in case a full autopsy could yield anything other than that the tests did not. Subject expired and remains used as Varan nutrient supplements.
Which one's that?
Quinton.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
16.
That's fine.
Silas.
Not losing a lot of.
Silas is the other one you've got
Yep.
there.
Right. Along with HU-67, Captain Atta has plans for the subject. It seems that he wishes to use them both against the Sidewinders, given that the only female subject, blah blah blah. Update. HU-70 will be used as a trap on the planet Nevos, coinciding with the resort the Sidewinders help protect there. Atta wants me to plant an explosive device within the subject and then have it rescued by them.
So that's been resolved.
Right. Right, and Vincent's one, HU-71, same first paragraph as all the others, and then it duplicates the Captain Atta took this one away to be sold in perdition.
Does this mean we have to go to perdition?
So we don't have Vincent either.
Yeah, you've got 3 so far. You got the oldest 2 and the, I believe, second youngest. Yeah.
Just been putting the ones we don't have on top.
Yep.
There, and these have been shared with Rosa?
I mean, if you found them, I'm
Yeah.
assuming that whoever probably would have been either Logain or Zello who discovered them.
Loading, we've done all that.
Yeah.
Yes, then.
Yeah. So she's probably just walked away for a little bit, just to try and process that one of her brothers is definitely dead.
Yeah.
And was probably dead before we even knew we needed to go looking for them. Before we even met.
Yeah. Yep, we'll just keep stripping for a time.
Yeah, you basically clear the base. You take everything.
Pack the
As
guns
soon
up
as-
onto the ship. Oh, Zardoz, before we leave, there's one thing we need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Go into the engine, the reactor room. We need to rig this to explode when someone opens the front door.
I have just the thing. I'll be back in a second. Go back to the ship. Go to my locker. Remove the precious bomby. This is what you were made for. And I return. This should do the trick.
Sweet.
Get it looped in.
I'll just wire up the comms array to send a little burst out on the same frequency as the other planet did when it blows.
Oh yeah, things
So
the
we
same
can
way.
come back and get our fresh new ship.
36 to wire in
Nice.
this bomby.
Dim's good bombies.
I wired into as much things as I can think of.
With your explosives knowledge, is there anything else you can add to the base to make the thing go bigger?
Can I think of anything like that? Or anything that could be moved or rerouted?
I mean, you could immediately tie it into the main power supply.
That?
The
That
main
was
power,
the
power
point.
generator.
That's the point, yeah.
Yeah.
That was what that was.
That's what we were doing.
Well, he's just using a bomby, but
Yeah,
No, I
If you
wanted
tie
them
it
to
right
wire
into
it into the engine,
Yeah.
the reactor.
reactor, yeah, that's going to give it a boost.
Can I fiddle with the reactor's current output to get it, like, primed to set it, like, will go, like, absolutely critical if it explodes?
Well, when the
Oh, another thing you could do is you could
The second
modify the life support system so that when it goes up, it funnels that stuff most efficiently through all the rooms.
To create the
So
biggest
it
fireball possible.
sends fireballs all through the
We're
vent
wiring
and
up to
dumping.
the inner airlock door, by the way.
yeah, and the airlock door, not outer.
Yeah. Yep, I will do that.
And we got a bunch of new cameras.
Yeah,
I will double check
one.
that we harvested all of their lab equipment.
Spirit.
All of their surgery equipment. I want to make sure we get that shit.
Because you just want to take it.
I do.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to. Or even if we sell it and buy better different stuff.
he needs it to pay for his lab.
Yeah, I mean you can get pretty much all the. Some will take a while to get out to the ship because it's heavy.
We have Asaris.
It's gonna
You
suck
do
when he
actually,
gets
yeah.
back and finds his lab's missing.
I don't have a lab yet.
Makings of the lab in the lab.
Here's some of the stuff you'll manage to obtain. You can have that stuff.
Oh, that looks proper sciencey. That does.
Is that the same? That's just a room.
Really
These
well.
pictures we never see anymore.
No.
There's a little holographic thing of the planet. It's just the conference room. Oh, there's what you're going to be hooking Bommy into.
Hey, it even says high voltage on the wall.
Yeah. Some computer terminals. I don't think there's much. Yeah, most of the rest is. I think there's mostly just that first image that has the other.
Lots of element zero and lots of palladium and lots of uranium and lots of rare earth materials.
Squiffle all those up.
You're probably not going to be able to fit all of the cryopods on with everything else.
Can we not just
But you
wheel
can-
them into the dining area?
Like, we'll fill the ship.
So you don't care that you can't get to certain rooms, or
As long as,
Like, we can put them in her room. I don't care. It's
Yeah.
her room, not mine.
yeah.
yeah, especially if they're the cryopods with people in them. Like,
Well, there's what, like 4 with people
Yeah,
in?
the cryopods. Like, we'll
We kind
fill
of.
the space.
Yeah, we'll fill as much.
It'll be
space.
uncomfortable, fly back, but we'll fill the space.
Okay.
it's not a super long flight back.
No, it's not. Well,
Hey, we'll see.
Okay, you probably won't have to have them hooked up, be able to have them hooked up, but you could probably transfer the subjects into your pods on the ship first.
well, we
if you-
could use AirPods and butcher them and just to power theirs ones, just keep them going. So don't use AirPods, but use the AirPods.
Also switch your ones off so that you don't overload your power
Correct.
supply.
Yeah, and then
That would
feed
work too. It would
the
just
power
require-
into the new ones.
It would just require more effort to transfer your cables over to hook up theirs.
It's not my job. We're used to
33.
heavy lifting, aren't we?
Yeah, that's fine. It just takes some time.
This is good. It gives me a lot of stuff to do to give Rosa a wide berth for a while.
Oh, she would have come back after about like 15, 20 minutes and started working again, but she's just very
Just
quiet.
quiet, yeah.
Mm.
Did Logang, for giving Rosa the stuff, like broadcast what it was that he was giving her,
Or
or showed her the documents?
Well, yeah, I would just basically told you. So I found that some of the information they were collecting on your family.
Okay, then since nobody else is, Thalea will go over and be like, "Are you okay?"
No. But I will be.
She'll give you a hug. I know I'm just Tiala's sister, but and you don't really know me, but
Thanks.
I mean I've got siblings too.
Yeah. Just one more reason to put a bullet in Ada. And his bosses.
And if you need her help with that, she puts her hand on your shoulder and gives it that firm thing. It's like, I'll be right there to help you. Okay, well that pretty much, you pretty much load up the ship, set up the trap, and then you're ready to go, right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think of anything we've missed. We didn't check under the base, but
I'll get the drill.
There'd be some underground
Great.
stuff for mostly for heating.
Didn't
Support system.
find the
water.
secrets. Because I'm a sorry?
You just think Asari did everything in?
Fuck yes! That's what everyone tells me.
why would this be different?
We can make another roll on a d6, but you have to get 10.
Yeah, but you had your babble.
That's right. Charisma.
No, it was for the whole.
only one way to stop Labor's taxes.
Kill them.
This is ridiculous. This is horrible.